We welcome you live to Ted Frisch Field this evening for tonight's second round matchup in the 2023 High School Football Playoffs, Division III. Brings the Fox Valley Lutheran Foxes to town to take on the Tritons. Gonna get ahead of the curve on this, folks. We are having some technical difficulties with the camera system, so we are unfortunately going to be audio only this evening. So we apologize for that. There was a massive update that took place on the campus of Notre Dame that is causing us some issues with the camera, so we're going to be going full audio style tonight, while we are still going to do our best to give you the most accurate depiction and broadcast that we can with the circumstances that we have found ourselves in. These two teams come in with very good records. Notre Dame 9-1. They are about set to kick the football away to the 7-3 Foxes. Nick Grusin, the kickoff man for the Tritons. Two men back deep for the Foxes. It's a little bit of a makeshift setup tonight, but glad you're with us tonight from Notre Dame. Ball will be taken at about the 4-yard line, and a nice solid return. Breaking through tackles, that's Lucas Peppendorf. Down the sideline, he's crossed midfield. Given chase by two Tritons, cuts it back, and he's taken down at the 29 of Notre Dame. So a very good start for the Foxes tonight. We come off of a win against Antigua last week.
On the tackle for Notre Dame.
Ball's officially marked at the 28-yard line. That'll bring out quarterback Liam Hedges, who had a great game last week. 205 yards passing, 98 yards rushing. 3 touchdowns in that game for him. Working with a 4-receiver set, 3 bunched to the right of him, 1 spaced out to his left. Begins with a handoff up the middle. Not a whole lot of room there.
Jack Egan,
for Jack Egan, number 22, the senior. James Flanagan in on the stop. So once again, we apologize for no camera this evening. You gotta believe that, and of everyone here who needed that to happen, us up in the press box needed that, but we are going to do our best to still give you an accurate depiction of what's going on the field here. I just sets a man in motion. He's going to take the direct snap, run it right out the middle. He's going to be close to a first down.
Liam Hedges, the ball carrier.
Taking out maybe a yard short. It's going to make it 3rd down and 1. Emmett Hunter in on the stop. Foxes come in averaging 30 points a game this year. They went 5-2 in the Northeastern Conference. A very good conference at that. 7-3 overall. They won 2 in a row coming into tonight. Ball placed at the Notre Dame 20-yard line, 3rd down and 2. Man in motion for Hedges. Takes a snap, hands it off right out the middle. Egan hits the hole hard, and he should have a first down.
Jack Egan, the ball carrier.
Officials now moving the chains. 10.5 minutes to go, opening quarter.
Gain to the 16-yard line will be enough for a first down.
Up to the 16-yard line is where the ball is officially marked. Jack Egan also had 3 touchdowns in that win last week against Antigua. Looking to get the Foxes on the board first here. They go empty backfield for Hedges. Man in motion once again. They fake it to him. Hedges up the middle. Not a whole lot of running room.
Hedges, the ball carrier.
Good tackle made there by Stanley Smith.
Stanley Smith. And Zachary Lemieux on the tackle for Notre Dame.
Zach Lemieux also in there for the Tritons. Once again, we're going to mention this probably a lot tonight, but we apologize. There's no camera for tonight's game. A little bit of technical difficulties. We will do our best to update you with time and ball placement here. Foxes have it inside the red zone. 2nd and 9 on the Notre Dame 15. Hedges looks to throw. Pass is caught. Coming to the near side and crossing the 10-yard line. That was number 43, Elijah Last. The 6'3 senior. Makes it 3rd down and short once again for the Foxes.
gain to the 9-yard line. Brings up
Third down and 3. Ball placed on the 9-yard line with 9 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Foxes were winners last week, 42-14. Tritons were winners last week, 56-7. Ball on the 3, Hedges and Egan in the backfield. 4 receivers set for Hedges. Takes a snap, rolling to his left. Under some pressure, looking, can't find anyone, flips it forward, and it's incomplete.
Pass by Hedges falls incomplete.
Under a lot of pressure from Jackson Pokel.
Pressure for Notre Dame.
And they will send out the field goal group, it looks
Brings
like.
Up 4th and 3 for the Foxes.
It's 4th down and 3 on the Notre Dame 9-yard line. Number 23, Adam Lohberger, the kicker, the 6'4" senior, plays a bit of wide receiver as well. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is good to get the Foxes on the board first.
Lohberger's kick is good.
3-0.
Fox Valley Lutheran 3.
FVL takes it right down the field on the opening possession, settles for a field goal. With 8:25 left in the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break. I'll see if I can try to find out some more information on the camera and why it is blank. Right now, see if we can get that adjusted for you. Right now, 8:25 left to go, opening quarter. Fox Valley Lutheran 3, Notre Dame nothing. We'll be right back right after this. Welcome back to Ted Frisch Field. 3-0 Fox Valley Lutheran over the Tritons. 8:25 to go, first quarter.
Christian Collins and Ian Blum
Christian Collins.
For the Tritons. Adam Lohberger to kick for Fox Valley Lutheran.
Christian Collins, the dynamic running back for Notre Dame. Back to receive the kick, as well as Ian Blum, the 2-man backfield that have been leading this Triton charge so seamlessly. Lohberger will kick it away. Angling towards Blum's going to take a couple bounces and go out of bounds. So a good starting field position for the Triton offense. So Carson Glosny, the senior quarterback, only threw it 3 times last week. Completed 1 pass for 10 yards. That was a quick throw to Micah Marzik. It was mainly the Christian Collins show, 228 yards, 5 touchdowns in a 56-7 win. Trying to start with it on the 35-yard line, their own 35-yard line. 2 receivers set. Collins in at tailback. Gonna motion Flanagan, the tight end. And a fumbled snap.
Fumble on the play.
Initial indication, Fox Valley Lutheran thinks they have it. It will remain Notre Dame football, so an already botched play for the Tritons.
Brings up 2nd and 10 on the Notre Dame.
They didn't lose any yardage on that play, so it's still 2nd and 10. Under 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. 3-0 Foxes in round 2 of the 2023 playoffs here. Losny hands it off to Collins. Over that right side, picking up plenty of yardage, making plenty of men miss, and now it's a foot race. Crossing the 40, crossing the 30, and he's tripped up near the Fox Valley Lutheran 25.
Liam Hedges tripped him up.
So Liam Hodges, the quarterback, actually tripped him up there. Collins going to be marked down officially at the Fox Valley Lutheran 26-yard line.
Gain of 39 on the play. Brings up 1st and 10 on the 26.
So first down and 10 on the 26-yard line. Hand off to Collins again over the right side. Going to be taken down after he crosses the 20.
Elijah last on the tackle for the Foxes.
Yeah, I mean, he still gets
19. Gain to the 19-yard line.
Ball up to the 19-yard line, 2nd down and 3. So 2nd and 3, under 7 minutes to go. Glosny hands it off to Collins. Fighting for it, has enough for the first down as he crosses the 15-yard line.
Gabe Krieger on the tackle. Gain to the 13. Gain to the 13-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Notre Dame.
So the Tritons with a first down here. Collins already racking up the scrimmage yards. Ball now on the Fox Valley Lutheran 13-yard line. Give it to him one more time. Trying that left side. Has plenty of blockers out in front. And he's fighting his way down inside the 10.
Christian Collins, the ball carrier. Tackled by Gabe Krieger and Aiden Herthy.
Gabe Krieger in on the tackle. Under 6 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Collins gained 8. Ball now down on the 5-yard line. So once again, our apologies for there not being the camera. We're having some issues with that. Still providing audio for you this evening, but we will try to get that sorted out. If we can, we'll get that turned on for the rest of tonight's game. Glosny hands off to Collins, fighting his way near the goal line, and he's in for a touchdown. Christian Collins picking right up where he left off last week. 5 touchdowns in the win over Eschwabanon. Punches that one in from 5 yards out, makes it 6-3. Extra point pending from Nick Grusin. So Collins, who had 32 rushing touchdowns coming into today, adds his first one of the 2nd round of the playoffs. Kick from Grusin is just inside the right upright and good. 7-3 early in the first quarter, midway through the first quarter. 5:25 to go in the opening frame. We appreciate your patience with us this evening. You're listening to Notre Dame football on the Triton Sports Network Radio right here on YouTube. Welcome back. Midway through the first quarter, 7-3, Tritons over the Foxes. The winner of this game will play the winner of Mount Horeb and Baraboo, and I just got a notification that Mount Horeb is now up 8-0 in that game, so we'll keep tabs on that throughout the night. Do some free reports from a couple of our guys behind the scenes here. Big shout out to the one himself, Joey Bonadonna, providing us with some stats, an inside kickoff is away and fielded around the 15-yard line, and taking it up to about the 25-yard line was the return man, Lucas Peppendorf. So that's where the Foxes will begin their next drive. 5:21 to go in this game. So the first drive for the Foxes ended in a field goal. And Hedges now leading his team out for the second possession. Three receivers set, two men in the backfield next to Hedges. Takes a low snap, hands it off. Not a whole lot of room there for Jack Egan. Got back to the line of scrimmage. If he gained anything, it was maybe a yard.
Gain of 1 on the play.
2nd and 9 now, under 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter.
No, he just gave it. I think you told him to give it the first couple times, right?
4 receivers set now for Hedges. Egan still in the backfield next to him. From the 26-yard line, Hedges looks to throw. Over the middle, that's deep and behind his intended target. He was going for number 87, Graham Fight.
Intended for Graham Fight.
Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down and 9 on the Fox Valley Lutheran 26-yard line. Hunter in coverage.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Fox Valley Lutheran finished 3rd in the Northeastern Conference this year, with a record of 7-3. They went 5-2 in conference play. They averaged 30 points a game. Facing a 3rd down and 9 here against this Notre Dame defense, who has not surrendered much throughout the entire season. Hedges under some pressure, gets through an initial crowd, and then is going to be taken down by the second wave of Triton defenders near the 27-yard line. That brings up 4th down.
Gain of 2 on the play brings up 4th and 7.
So there's a gain of 2 that brings up 4th and 7, and here comes the punt team. We can expect Matt Kramer will be the punter for tonight's game for Fox Valley Lutheran. Christian Collins standing at about the Notre Dame 45-yard line. It's a well-angled punt. Collins has to go back to about the 36 to return the punt. Trying to make a couple men miss. Now he bounces it to the outside, crossing midfield, crossing the 40. It's got one man to beat. Makes him miss inside the 10, and a punt return touchdown for Christian Collins.
Christian Collins on the return. Touchdown, Notre Dame Academy.
So his second touchdown of tonight's game comes on a punt return, a line drive punt from Kramer. Couldn't do much with it. Collins took it down the far sideline into the end zone. Nick Grusin will be on to attempt the extra point. Try to make this a 14-3 game.
Attempt the point after.
Here comes the snap. Good one, good hold, and the kick is good. 14-3 is the score with 3:32 left in the first quarter. Triton's on top of the Foxes. We'll be right back to Ted First Field right after this. You're listening to Notre Dame Football on the Triton Sports Network Radio right here on YouTube. Welcome back to the second round of the 2023 WIA football playoffs from Ted Frisch Field. Tritons and Foxes going at it. 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Once again, want to acknowledge the fact that the camera is not on right now. We apologize for that. There was a major update that took place this week on campus that is causing some issues with connecting to the streaming service with the camera, so we apologize for that. Going to be going full radio style for tonight's game. That ball is going to trickle into the end zone off the leg of Grusin for a touchback. Fox Valley Lutheran will start their third possession.
Fox Valley Lutheran takes over 1st and 10 on their own.
So the ball will be at the 20-yard line for Liam Hodges. Led his team down to score a field goal on their first possession and had to punt it away to the electrifying Christian Collins after a 3-and-out on their last possession. Couldn't get anything moving on their possession. Here's their third possession starting from the 20. Facing a double-digit deficit. Triton showing blitz. Hodges gets it out quickly. A diving catch is made for no gain, and if they did give him a gain, it's for maybe a yard. That was caught by Last. Gain of 1 yard. 2nd down and 9 on the Fox Valley Lutheran 21-yard line. This Fox Valley Lutheran team scored 42 last week in their win against Antego. Averaged 30 points per game on the year. Hodges rolling out to his right. Under pressure, zips it. Pass is caught. Sliding catch is made. Let's see the officials say it is caught. That was Last once again. Close to a 1st down. A couple yards short. Ball placed on the 29. We approach 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 3rd down and inches. I'm not sure if the brotherly shove is allowed in high school, but this would be an appropriate time to run it here. So they go 4 receiver set. I just takes a direct snap, just going to run it himself. I don't think he got it off first glance. He's really close to the 30. That's where the 1st down marker is. Let's see where they spot it. And this is a moment where Gene Steratore gets out his note card, tries to measure that one. Just short. 4th down and inches on the 29-yard line. Big play here, minute 40 left in the first quarter. See if they try to quarterback sneak it here. Jack Egan had been running it pretty well, and now they're going to send out the punt team. Matt Kramer will be out for the punt. See if they maybe run a fake here, and they will not. So the ball is going to take a nice roll in favor of the Foxes and stop right at the Notre Dame 30. 63 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break and be right back. You're listening to Notre Dame football on the Triton Sports Network Radio here on YouTube.
40-yard punt by Mac.
63 seconds left in the opening quarter. Tritons have it 1st and 10 on their own 31-yard line. Christian Collins in the backfield, toss it to him, running towards the left side. Getting some blocks and taken down after he crosses the 35.
Tackled by Elijah Last.
Elijah Last has been everywhere tonight. Plays some wideout, plays some linebacker for this Foxes team.
Gain to the 37
Made the stop, ball placed on the 37. So 2nd and 4, just under 40 seconds now in the opening quarter. 1 or 2 more plays, and that'll do it for the first frame. Three receivers set for Glosny. Collins standing to his right in the backfield. Glosny's going to drop back to throw. Quick throw out to the side. It's caught by James Flanagan, and now he's got that breakaway speed, and he's knocked out of bounds into Fox Valley Lutheran territory.
Pass complete to James Flanagan.
So Flanagan catches the quick out. Ball will be placed all the way up at the FVL
Gain to the Fox Valley Lutheran
33-yard line. Flanagan was pushed out of bounds, and an injury timeout. There is a Fox who needs some medical attention on the far side near the 50. So we'll take a quick break and be right back as soon as they can get that figured out. We'll be right back.
First and 10 on the 33.
Back here at Ted Frisch Field, 10 seconds ago in the opening quarter, the injured Fox was able to walk off under his own power. So one final play, and that should do it for the first quarter. Glosny hands it to Christian Collins, and one play can turn into a touchdown very quickly, and he is taken down
Christian Collins, the ball carrier,
around the 22-yard line, and that's how the first quarter will come to an end. 14-3 is the score. We'll let teams swap sides of the field. Tritons lead it after one. 14-3 over Fox Valley Lutheran. We'll be right back right after this.
Second and 1.
Welcome back to Ted Frisch Field, beginning of the second quarter. Let's switch this really quickly. 14-3 Tritons over the Foxes. They have a 2nd and 1 on the Fox Valley Lutheran 24-yard line. Glosny's going to motion in Brady Leviat before he flings it out quickly. That's James Flanagan, his second catch. Rumbling down inside the 15. Thrown out of bounds near the 10-yard line of the Foxes.
Brought down by Mac Kramer.
So first down. Matt Kramer was the one on the stop, and he was marked out initially at the 9-yard line. First and goal here for the Tritons, who have a pair of Christian Collins touchdowns already in this game. He's in the backfield along with the fullback Brady LaViolet. Two receivers set for Carson Glosny, the senior quarterback. Hit Flanagan a couple times on this drive. Motions him across the formation. And off to Collins, running in the direction of Flanagan. Collins lowers his shoulder, and he's taken down really close to the goal line.
Christian Collins, the ball carrier.
That ball's going to be placed on the
Krieger, among others,
1
on the
inch
stop
yard line there.
for Fox Valley Lutheran.
With 30 seconds gone in the second quarter, Triton's knocking on the
Game
doorstep
to the
once
one,
again.
brings up second and goal.
This is where Christian Collins has made a lot of his money this year, inside the 5, just being able to punch it in. Single receiver set. Collins and LaViolette remain in the backfield with Glosny. And off to Collins again, and he's in for his 3rd score. That's the hat trick.
Collins, the ball carrier, touchdown, Notre Dame Academy.
That makes it 20-3 with the extra point pending. So they mixed in some more throws into this possession. James Flanagan getting a couple of catches, couple really nice catches. Running down the sideline, Collins finishes it off. Makes it 20-3 with 10:59 left in the first half. Nick Grusin has hit both of his extra point attempts so far in this game. Here's his 3rd. High snap, but the kick is good. 21-3. Triton's doing what they've been doing all year, running right through their opponent. 10:59 to go in the first half. We'll take a quick break and be right back right after this. You're listening to Notre Dame Football on the Triton Sports Network Radio right here on YouTube. Welcome back to Ted Frischfield. 10:59 left in the first half. 21-3 Tritons over the Foxes, and the ball just fell off of the tee, so Grusin will have to replace it, and it just fell over again. So now some unlucky souls gonna have to place their finger on it. Ian Blum's gonna be the victim in this case. Been a windy few days in Green Bay as of late. A lot of rough weather. Glad there's no rain in the forecast for this evening, so we can get this game start and end time on time. Kick is away from Grusin. Really short kick's going to be fielded past the 20 and taking it up to about the 36-yard line was Elijah Last, who's been busy tonight.
Danny Gagan on the tackle.
Gagan was in on the stop. So, Foxes have not had much offense after that opening drive, where they went down and scored their opening field goal. They have it fresh set of downs on the 36-yard line. Hyges in at quarterback. There is a tricky handoff there for a gain of a yard. Jack Egan, who's been their main ball handler tonight. Egan was their leading rusher this year, 164 attempts, 11 touchdowns on the year. Also caught a decent amount of passes. Caught 10 for 95 yards. Coming into tonight. Second down and 7 from the 39. Three receivers set. Hodges directs now, running to his left. Nothing out there, and he's swallowed up.
Liam Hodges, the ball carrier. Taken down
Asa
by
Poyster was the one who got him, and that makes it third down and long once again.
37.
It's going to be a loss of 2,
on the play, brings
so the
up
ball is
third and
back to the
9 on the
37-yard line. Foxes have had some difficulty converting on third down so far in this game. Big one here. Hodges, pressure coming, unloads it deep, and it's incomplete. He was going for last. Would have been a huge play. Would have been up to the Notre Dame 42-yard line, but it falls incomplete. And once again, here comes the punt team. 4th and 9 now on the FVL 37. With 9:19 to go in the first half. Matt Kramer once again back to punt. Christian Collins has already returned a touchdown in this game, standing back at about the 27. Kramer gets it away. Angling toward the sideline, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be marked at the... Official keeps walking up to the 39. That's where the Tritons will have it. Carson Glosny will set up shop, holding a 18-point advantage in this game. Once again, winner of this game faces the winner of Mount Horeb and Baraboo. Last update I got was about 15 minutes ago. It was 8-7 with 3:55 left in the first quarter. I'll see if I can get a more accurate update than that one. That came to me at about 7:20, so about 15 minutes ago. 21-3 ball game here. Collins already has the hat trick, cornering some change into this one. Gets it once again here, hits the hole hard, crossing the 40. It's a foot race, and he's gonna win it. 61 yards to the end zone.
Touchdown, Notre Dame Academy.
Man, is he special. 27-3. Took him all of one play.
Nick Grusin on to attempt the point after.
So Grusin, who's been in some favorable spots tonight, who will attempt his 4th extra point. Kick is good. 28-3 with 8:56 left in the first half. I just got an update on that Mount Horeb game. 16-7 is their lead. 9:07 in the second. Baraboo has the football. So we'll take a quick break. With all that said, 8:56 to go in the first half. We're listening to round 2 of the 2023 playoffs here on the Triton Sports Network Radio. Welcome back to Ted Frisch Field. 8:56 to go in the first half. Tritons lead it 28-3
Krieger and Lucas Papendorf back deep for the Foxes.
over the Foxes. They have been in
Plus the
full
hold, big
control
person to kick off for the
after that opening possession. Gruson set to kick it away. Into the wind's going to be fielded around the 15-yard line, and returning it up to the 28-yard line, we'll say, is Lucas Papendorf.
Papendorf on the return for the Foxes. Joey Massey,
So
among others, on the
28-3
tackle
in
for
this
Notre Dame.
game. As I mentioned before, the quick break 16-7. And the other matchup that these two teams care about, Mount Horeb and Baraboo, will keep tabs on that one throughout the night. Fresh set of downs here for Liam Hedges on his own 28-yard line. Tosses it to the outside. Huge hit. That was Blessings Capnade on the carry, and he was met immediately
Blessings
in the
to Ponte,
backfield.
ball carrier.
Loss of
Jackson Polk
one.
on the tackle for
Jackson
Notre Dame.
Pokel on a
Brings up
huge
second and 11
stop.
on the 27.
2nd and 11, under 8 minutes to go. Hedges back to pass. Decent protection. Fires over the middle. Pass is caught. That's Papendorf as their leading receiver. He's got a first down.
Hedges is complete.
So
to
move the
Lucas
chains
Papendorf.
on a nice play. Papendorf over the middle, ball up to the
Fox's 48-yard line. First and
Fox
10.
48-yard line. Fresh set of downs here. Papendorf, the leading receiver coming into tonight. Had a great game last week. 5 catches for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns. And their win in the first round. Going to need to start coming up with some big plays. Good start there. Hedges once again back to pass. Going to go deep down the sideline and incomplete. And a flag comes out.
Pass by Hedges. Ball
Papendorf
incomplete.
was the intended receiver. Charlie Hornacek in coverage.
There's a flag on the play.
That was on the far side of the field. The official threw a flag. See if this stands, and it looks like it is pass interference against Charlie Hornacek.
Defensive pass interference, the indication.
So an interesting call there. I haven't seen a whole lot of pass interferences doing these games this year, so they are going to move the
15-yard
chains
penalty from the line of
15
scrimmage.
yards. It is not a spot foul.
Brings the
It's going to take it all the way up to the 37 of Notre Dame, so they're in opposing territory. So the Foxes gaining a little bit of momentum seemingly here. Hedges takes a direct snap up the middle, fighting forward. Going to be close to another first down.
Hedges
Strong
one
run.
Carson Vandenhoek
Taken down by
tackle.
Vandenhoek, and he's going to be a couple of yards short. Looks like it's
Gain to the
gain of 8,
29-yard
so
line.
2nd and 2
Brings
on
up
the
2nd and
Notre Dame
2.
29-yard line. 6:45 left in the first half. Foxes are in dire need of some points. Huygens motions a man in the backfield. Handoff up the middle. Egan should have enough for the first.
Jack Egan, the ball carrier.
They're going to move the chains after a gain of 3. So ball
Gain to
on the
the
26-yard line.
Results in a first down, 1st and 10 for the Foxes.
So 6:10 now left in the first half. Fox is able to keep this possession rolling. 3 receivers set for Hedges. Motions Egan in the backfield. Here comes the pressure pass away, and it's picked. Intercepted around the 1 yard line by Charlie Hornacek. I don't see any flags out.
By Hygis is intercepted.
And Hornacek gets it back. He makes up for the pass interference penalty and gets the ball right back to the Tritons. That was kind of a 500 ball thrown out there by Hygis. Couple men in the vicinity that could have caught it. And Hornacek came in with the pick. Stanley Smith got the pressure. And now the ball on the Notre Dame 14, and they have possession. 5:47. So they hit James Flanagan a couple of times on their last long possession. Christian Collins took it the distance on their previous possession, 61 yards. It's in the backfield here. Little end around play here, nice fake. Looked like that was maybe Emmett Hunter who had it on the end around play. Or my mistake, that's Brady LaViolette.
Brady LaViolette, the ball carrier.
They had Hunter and LaViolette in the game. It's going to be second down, and they'll call it. Call that last one a gain of 9, so 2nd and 1 on the 22. So we approach 5 minutes left in the first half. 28-3 Tritons over the Foxes. Once again, you're just joining us. We apologize, no camera at our disposal tonight. We're doing our best to keep you up to date with what's going on. And a timeout called by the Tritons with 5:03 left in the first half. We'll take it with them and be right back to Ted Frisch Field right after this. This is round 2 of the 2023 playoffs on the Triton Sports Network Radio here on YouTube. Welcome back to Ted Frisch Field, 2nd and 1 on the Notre Dame 22. It looks like Christian Collins is going to take a direct snap here. And a flag. That could have been a bit disastrous because he did fumble the snap. A flag comes out before stopping the play. And it's either a false start or a legal formation. They're going to go with the false start.
Notre Dame is the indication.
So that's going to back them up 5, makes it 2nd and 6 with 5:02. So they tried to do a little bit of a wildcat look. That was Jack Collins that was coming across the formation. His brother Christian was about to take the snap. Carson Glosney back under center. Hasn't thrown it many times this game, but when he's needed to, he's been efficient. He's going to toss it to Collins here out of the backfield, and he's going to be taken down after picking up a couple of yards up near the 27-yard line. Or the 22, that's my mistake. That was a little further back there because of the penalty.
Gain of 5 on the play to the
So gain of 5 makes it 3rd down and 1, right back where they started. 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. Single receiver set for Glosney. Collins still in the backfield. Foxes are looking as if they're going to load the box here. Looks like they got him with a snap count and play stops. This should be an encroachment. So they got him with the snap count. They did not let the play continue, but they did accomplish what they
5
needed
yard
to.
penalty
Picks up
will bring the
5
ball to
yards
the
on the
27,
penalty, and the
resulting in
Tritons
a
get a
first
fresh
down
set of downs.
for Notre Dame, 1st and
Ball
10.
now up to the 27-yard line. Four minutes to go in the first half. Once again, single receiver set. Collins still in the backfield. Brady LaViolette in at fullback. Play action. Glosny throws. Pass caught. Flanagan.
Glosny's pass complete
Gain of
to
maybe a
Flanagan.
yard.
Elijah Last
Not a
forces
whole
out.
lot. Last pushed him out.
Gain of
Gonna
2
give
on the
him
play, brings
2
up
on that
2nd and 8
completion,
from
so
the 29
second
yard
down
line.
and 8. Flanagan was pushed out of bounds, so the clock stops at 3:47. Triton still holding a 28-3 lead. It's been the Christian Collins game. You can say that about pretty much every game that they play, but a lot of big plays, a lot of touchdowns still in the backfield. 3 receivers set for Glosny. Gonna motion a man and hand off to Collins up the middle. Good hit. Inside, not much. Gonna make it 3rd down and long.
Jack Egan
Kingston
on the
Allen
tackle
came
for the
across the
Foxes.
formation. They faked it to him, and Collins got
Gain
popped
of 1
after
on
a
the
gain
play,
of
brings
1.
up 3rd and 7 on the
3rd down and 7. Tritons haven't faced 3rd down and long a lot this year. I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, but they've done a great job this year keeping themselves ahead of the sticks. Go with a tight formation here. Ball on the 30. Glosny, end around play. Here is Kingston Allen. So they faked it to him last time. Get it to him this time. And is he going to have enough for the first down? It's going to be close. Across the 30, and he's going to be up to around the 39 is where they're going to mark it, and that is enough for a first down.
9 on the play results in a first down for Notre Dame. 1st and 10 on the 39.
So Kingston Allen, who got a bit of a run last week in the blowout against Schwabenon, 6'1.5" freshman, who was a kickoff specialist last week against Schwabenon in the later stages of that game. Picks up a first down here. 1st and 10 from the Notre Dame 39. Toss to Collins up the middle.
Christian
Gain of
Collins,
about
ball
2.
carrier. Tackled by Jack Egan.
Jack Egan was in on the stop as we approach 2 minutes to go in the first half. 2:12
Gain
on
to
the clock, still
43-yard line,
28
brings up
to
2nd
3 the
and 6.
score. So Collins has been the workhorse in this game. Haven't seen Ian Blum other than on kickoff returns. 2 receivers set for Glosny. Play action, rolls out under some pressure, has to adjust his body, looking deep. Now chucks it deep, into a crowd and incomplete. Hornacek was way down the field. Glosny was under a lot of pressure from Cody Elizabeth. Ball fluttered into a crowd. It dropped incomplete. Makes it 3rd down and 6 with 1:37. Just got an update from that Mount Horeb game. 23-7 is their lead with 4:18 left in the second quarter. So we'll be keeping tabs on that throughout the night. Winner of this one faces the winner of that one. 3rd down and 6. Glosny, good protection. Fires, nearly picked, incomplete.
Glosny's pass broken up.
Going for Charlie
Number 43,
Hornacek. Eli Last, who's been everywhere tonight, broke it up. 4th down and 6. So the punt crew will come out. Asa Poister,
Brings up 4th and 6 on the 43.
who plays defensive end as well.
Asa Poister
6'5"
back to punt
junior.
for Tritons. Krieger and Pappendorf back to return for the Foxes.
2 men deep for the Foxes. We're going to try their best to get some going before the end of the half. Good punt from Poyster all the way back inside the 20. It's muffed. Ball rolling around. And it goes out of bounds. So the Foxes catch a break.
Ends up out of bounds.
They
It'll be
will
Fox
retain
Valley
possession with
Lutheran's
1:25. We'll take a quick break and be right back right after this. So 1:25 left on the clock. Foxes with the ball on their own 22, 1st and 10. For Liam Hedges zips it out. Pass is caught by Pappendorf, and it's going to be just a touch short of the first down. Caught it on the far sideline.
Gain of 9 on the
So
play.
a gain of
brings up
9.
second and 1
Second down
from the
and
30.
1. They have 1:20 to work with. Try to get into field goal range. Four receivers set for Hedges. 1 man in the backfield. They're going to give it to the running back. Out of the backfield, and here comes a big play down the sideline. Jack Egan able to get some space as he crosses midfield.
Pushed out by Marzik.
So a big play there. Ball will be marked all the way up to the Notre Dame 46-yard line. So now the playbook opens up, I would imagine, quite a bit for the Foxes with 1:12 in the first half. 24 yards on the gain. Egan with his best run of the night by far. 4 receivers set this time. Here comes the world. Just gets it away on the sideline. Is that a catch? No, incomplete. Last tried the toe tap on that far sideline. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Triton sent a huge blitz on that last play. Hedges able to get it away, but falls incomplete for last. 1:05, they're on the Notre Dame 46-yard line. 4 receivers set once again. Hedges rolls to his left. Quick throw, caught. Minimal gain, not much there.
Pass by Hedges.
That was caught by Trenton Hine. And
Trenton Hine, there is a flag on the
a
play.
flag is down. See what this is. Ball is marked at the 44-yard line.
I think the Rams open on Houston on pitches.
See who the flag is against. Personal foul against the Tritons.
Personal foul against Notre Dame is the indication.
So that's going to move the chains.
15-yard from the end of the play.
I didn't see initially what that was about. Looked like it was maybe against Charlie Hornacek. It's a 15-yard penalty. So that moves things up to the Notre Dame 29-yard line and also makes it 1st and 10 with 57 seconds left. This is around the area that the Foxes got last time before Hornacek made the interception. 4 receivers set. Hedges throws it deep down the field. Diving attempt is made, but it drops incomplete.
Hedges falls incomplete.
He was going for Graham Fight, who had a step just a little too far out of his reach. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
40 seconds left. Ball still on the Notre Dame 29-yard line. This would be a very long field goal should they have to settle for it. 4 receivers set for Hedges. Egan in the backfield, moves to his left. Gonna put last in motion, coming across the formation. Hedges, here comes a blitz. Under pressure, jump pass, incomplete. Hedges was under a lot of pressure. He's going for Hine once again. That makes it 3rd down and 10 with 36 seconds left.
Brings up 3rd and 10 on the 29.
Foxes still have all 3 of their timeouts. Facing 3rd down and 10 on the Notre Dame 29. Once again, 4 receiver set, Egan in the backfield. Hedges fires over the middle, and it's dropped. Incomplete. Would have been a huge play. Papendorf had it go right through his arms, and now it's 4th down. So let's see what they want to do here.
Brings up 4th and 10.
Hedges is coming back out onto the field. Looks like the indication is they're going to try to go for it here, or maybe try to draw Notre Dame off sides here. 32 seconds left in the first half. Hedges takes it. Looking, going deep, down the side, and it's incomplete. No flags. Going for Papendorf in the corner of the end zone, incomplete. Tritons will take over.
The intended receiver.
Was a 50-50 ball. And Papendorf couldn't quite reel it in, so the Foxes turn it over now with 26 seconds left in the first half. Notre Dame will have it on their own 29.
For Notre Dame.
So normally you would say the half is just about over, but with Christian Collins in the backfield, you never know. You can break away for another long one at any given moment. Breda LaViolette in at fullback to try to lead the way. Hand off to Collins. Here comes the burst. Making a couple of tacklers miss. He's taken down at the 45.
Brought down by Elijah Last.
And now a timeout is taken. With 19 seconds left, ball's up to the 46 is where they marked it. So that's Notre Dame's second timeout of the half. They have 1 remaining, 1st down and 10. They tried to take a shot earlier in this half. Glosny was under some pressure, couldn't find. So 19 seconds left. Christian Collins has been the man in this game. You can say that for a lot of Notre Dame games this year. 30-plus touchdowns, including tonight, with a ton of scores. 1st and 10 on the 46-yard line of the Tritons. 19 seconds left. They go 3 wide. 2 receivers split to the left of Glosny, 1 to his right. Collins in the backfield. Glosny's looking. Pass is caught. That's James Flanagan. He's going to be taken out of bounds. Crossing midfield. Ball will be marked at the 46-yard line of the Foxes. 14 seconds left. Flanagan a little bit short of a 1st down. 2nd down and 2. 14 seconds to work with. Three receiver set once again for Glosny. Quick throw. Pass is caught. Micah Marzek is out of bounds after he crosses the Fox Valley Lutheran 40 up to the 37. 8 seconds to go. Maybe trying to get into field goal range. There are 8 seconds left, so you Have time for maybe a deep shot if you want to try it or something else quick. Still have one timeout to work with. They got it up to the FVL 37-yard line. 8 seconds to go. So they go with a single receiver set. Marzik split wide. Glosny play action, looking deep. Going deep for Marzik. Knocked away, incomplete. That saved a touchdown. That was Matt Kramer.
Glosny's
There's
pass
1
falls
second
incomplete.
left. That pass would have been right on the goal line, but Kramer knocked it
Pappendorf
away.
On the breakup.
Pappendorf down there as well. 1 second left.
Brings up 2nd and 10 on the 37.
So you got one play here from the 37-yard line. 1 second left in the first half. Hornacek and Marzik split out wide. Collins and LeViolent in the backfield. Flanagan in at tight end for Glosny. Rolls out. Under some pressure. Going to set up a screen pass. Christian Collins on the far sideline is going to be out of bounds.
Glosny's pass complete to Christian Collins.
Got up
who is forced
near
out
the
of bounds,
20.
That is the end.
And that
Of the
is
first
the
half.
end
Your
of the
score.
first half.
Notre Dame
28-3
Fox Valley
is the
Lutheran
score
3.
at the end of the first half. Also just got an update. Mount Horeb leads Barabo 23-7 at half of that game. So we'll take a break for halftime and be right back to Ted Frisch Field. Thanks for bearing with us without a camera tonight. You're listening to Notre Dame football on the Triton Sports Network radio here on YouTube. All right, the beginning of the third quarter is just about a minute away, with the Tritons holding a 28-3 lead over the Fox Valley Lutheran Foxes. Don McDangelo with you on a Friday night in round 2 of the 2023 postseason. 12 minutes fresh on the clock in the third quarter. Once again, we apologize for some of the video difficulties we're experiencing. There was a major update of both internet and software this week on campus, and I believe that is what is leading to some issues. So we've been going radio style all night, for better or for worse. Probably more for worse. That's probably more accurate there. Second half underway. A squib kick is going to be fielded around the Notre Dame 30 and be taken up to about the 44. Notre Dame receives the ball to begin the second half. Christian Collins with 4 first-half touchdowns.
On the return for Notre Dame.
And 3 rushing and also a punt return.
By a skulk of Foxes. Notre Dame takes over, 1st and 10 on the 44.
So the first down of the second half. Ball starts at the 44 for the Tritons. They aired it out a little bit near the end of that second half, so some passing attempts and some accurate ones for Carson Glosny, who is currently on the sideline. Looks like they're going Wildcat on this first play from scrimmage of the second half. Direct snap is going to be taken up the middle by Ian Blum. His first touch of the night is going to go for 6. A 56-yard score.
56 yards, touchdown, Notre Dame.
And they didn't waste any time out of the gates. 5th touchdown of the night already. That makes it 34-3. Extra point pending. So they went with the Wildcat direct snap to Blum. He was able to take it for a touchdown. Nick Grusin on for the extra point. And the kick is good.
Grusin's kick is good. Your score, Notre Dame
35-3, just underway in the third quarter. Tritons up big. We'll be back right after this. Back here at Ted Frisch Field, 11:44 left in the third quarter. Tritons have been rolling.
From Nick Grusin.
Nick Grusin will kick it away. Ball's going to be fielded around the 10-yard line and returned up to about the 25. So the first drive of the second half for the Foxes, trying to get some offense going, some points on the scoreboard. They moved the ball pretty efficiently in that last sequence before the half, before they turned it over on downs. Fresh set of downs here at the 25-yard line. Receiver set for Hodges.
He tried that last year, and he just had like a loop of bouncing basketballs.
He's going to take the direct snap and run into a wall. Probably lost a yard or two. Brings up second down. Did lose a yard. Ball back to the 24-yard line. Second and 11. For the Foxes, coming to this game 7-3 on the year, 5-2 in the Northeastern Conference. Had a great regular season. Won a playoff game last week. Jack Egan takes it back to the initial line of scrimmage, maybe a little further.
Jack Egan, the ball carrier. Abe Augustine on the tackle.
Abe Augustine was in on that last one. That brings up third down.
On the play brings up
third down and 7 on the FVL 28-yard line. Just underway in the third quarter. Just quick throw pass out of the reach, incomplete. Maybe some miscommunication. It's going for Pappendorf. That brings up fourth down.
Pass by Hodges falls incomplete. Brings up 4th and 7 on the 28.
4th and 7. See what the Foxes do here. Down big in this one. Looks like the punt team comes out. Matt Kramer's out onto the field. He's been busy today. Christian Collins standing back at about the Notre Dame 38. Good punt. Takes a bounce at the 42, takes a nice long roll and is going to check up at the 20. That's where the Tritons will have it for their next possession. 10:21 left in the third quarter, 35-3.
Punt, 52 yards,
with postseason action in full swing.
First and 10.
A couple Notre Dame teams in action. Boys soccer won last night to advance, and the two cross-country teams have their state meet tomorrow in Wisconsin Rapids. So good luck to all of our athletes whose season continues. Right now, football guys looking like their season is going to continue for at least another week. There's a handoff. Collins bouncing it to the right side, trying to get around the edge. He's tough to bring down, and he gets up to the 34-yard line.
Brought down by Jack Egan and Trenton Hine.
Jack Egan and Trenton Hine were there on the stop. They're going to mark him a yard further than I initially indicated, 35.
Gain to the
with 10 minutes left in the
35-yard line.
Third quarter.
First and 10.
Collins last week, 228 yards. He's got to be getting close to that number once again tonight. Wozni gives it to him. Tries the left side this time. Fights forward. Going to pick up about 7.
Collins, the ball carrier.
And the interesting thing, Collins didn't carry it that many times last week, only 14 carries. But he was more than efficient with that workload last week, going for 220 yards and 5 touchdowns. And it was a big enough lead in the second half where they were able to let some of the backups and young guns get some run. May see a similar story here tonight as we come up on 9 minutes. Receiver set, Glosny under some pressure, rolling to his left. He's got a first down and more down the sideline, and he steps out of bounds.
Glosny, the ball carrier, steps out of bounds at the 47.
See where they mark it. Looks like it's going to be at the 47 of the Foxes. Or no, it's going to be the 47
Gain
of the Triton. Stays
4
on
the play, brings out,
their
results
side
in
of
a first down
midfield.
for Notre Dame. First and 10
Does pick up a first
on
down.
the 47.
Losney this year, 56% completion percentage, 10 touchdowns, no interceptions coming into tonight's game, a 137 quarterback rating. Hasn't ran it that many times this year. Picked up a nice gain there. Hands it to Collins here. Or that's Ian Blum, rather, crossing midfield and taking it down inside the 40.
Tripped up by Elijah Last.
Ball marked at the 37.
To the 37 of Fox Valley Lutheran. First and 10 for Notre
So
Dame.
another first down for the Tritons, as now Ian Blum getting a little bit more run in the second half. Had that long touchdown on that last possession. 8.5 minutes left in the third. Fumble on the snap. Glosny picks it back up.
Snap fumbled, recovered by Carson Glosny.
So that's the second time that's happened tonight. Some miscommunication on the snap. Didn't cost him too much
Loss
there.
of 1 on the play
Only
results.
lost a yard.
A second down
We
and
got an
11
update from the Mount
on the
Horban
Fox's 38-yard
Baraboo
line.
game. It is now 30-13 with 4:40 left in the third quarter. Things hold up here. It looks like it's going to be Mount Orb and Notre Dame next week in the third round of the playoffs. Another fumbled snap.
Fumble on
Looks
the
like
play,
Fox Valley
recovered
Lutheran got it, and
by
they
Fox
do.
Valley Lutheran.
So the third fumbled snap of the
Number
night.
76, Isaac Padala.
So the Foxes get a turnover. They now have it on their own
Fox Valley Lutheran
39.
takes over first and 10 on their own 39.
So a fresh set of downs here and 35-3 deficit. Foxes averaged 30 points an outing this year coming into tonight. Only able to muster 3, and that was on their first possession. They've gone scoreless after their first drive. I just swings it out. Pass is caught by Egan on a swing out of the backfield. Gets about 6.
Jack Egan on the rush.
Taken down at the
Gain to the
45.
45-yard line.
2nd and 4 for the Foxes.
Brings up
Last couple
second
possessions
down
they've
and
had
4.
some success moving the ball on a few of them as we approach 7 minutes to go in the third. Three receivers set. I just takes a direct snap. He's going to run. And he's taken down after a gain of maybe 1 or 2.
Liam Hygis
Brings
the
up
ball carrier.
third down. He's run it a few times on those direct
Asa
snaps.
Poyster on the tackle for
Asa
Notre Dame.
Poyster able to get him down.
Gain to
Gave
the
him 2.
47-yard line.
Third down
Brings
and
up
2,
third
6.5
down
minutes
and
left in the
2.
third. 3 receivers sets, 2 split to the left of Hodges, 1 split to his right. Egan in the backfield. Hodges fires it. Incomplete, nearly picked.
Pass by Hygis falls incomplete.
Calvin Tilkins, the man in coverage,
Calvin Tilkins in on the breakup for Notre Dame.
who's going for fight. That brings up 4th down and 2.
Graham Fight, the intended receiver for Fox Valley Lutheran. Brings up a 4th down and 2 on the 47-yard line.
So ball still on the 47. Looks like they're going to go for this. Three receivers set once again. They're going to motion Lust out, and there's a flag.
Flag on the play.
Elijah Last was in motion before the snap. And it looks like it's a false start.
Fox Valley Lutheran.
So that's going to back him up, and that will make it 4th and 7.
There'll be a 5-yard penalty. Brings up 4th and 7 on the 42.
The wall on the 42. Looks like Hodges is still out there for the offense. It's now 4th and 7, 6 minutes to go. They're going 4 receiver set. Egan in the backfield. Fourth and 7, gotta have it. Hodges under pressure. Under a lot of pressure. Spins around. Now throws it deep, and it's incomplete.
Pass by Hodges falls incomplete.
And that's going to be another turnover on downs.
Charlie Hornacek.
Hornacek was in coverage. There are no flags. No yellow flags, I should say. I was looking initially at a pink flag from one of the Notre Dame players that was down on the 30. But no penalty. Tritons take over on the 42 of the Foxes. So the Tritons with it, 1st and 10. No trouble on the snap this time. Glosny's going to go deep down the field. That's for Hornacek, and a little short, incomplete.
Glosny's pass falls incomplete.
Going for a go ball that would have landed inside the 10-yard line. Threw it just a little bit short of his intended target. That brings up 2nd down and 10.
For the Foxes. Brings up 2nd down and 10 on the 42.
So Glosny's tried to hit Hornacek deep a couple times in this game, has failed to do so. Two receivers set. They're going to motion Leo Dart, give it to Collins right up the gut, and he is close to another 1st down.
Christian Collins, the ball carrier.
Just a little bit short. It's going to bring up 3rd down, and looks to be about 3.
7 on the play brings up 3rd down and 3 on the 30.
3rd down and 3.
Correction, 3rd and 2.
They're going to make it 3rd down and 2. So they move the marker just a little bit. 3rd down and 2 on the 34-yard line. Under 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. They give it to Collins one more time up the middle. Should have enough for a 1st down.
Collins, the ball carrier.
Depends on the spot, and they're going to move the chains.
Gain of 4 on the play results in a 1st down.
So he picked up 4. He needed 2. He's got a 1st down.
On the 31.
They now go 4 wide here. Brady LaViolette is split out wide. Glosny's going to throw. Quick throw. Pass is incomplete. Big hit jarred it loose from Marzik.
Michael Marzik, the intended receiver.
That brings up 2nd down and 10 with 4 and some change left in the 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd down and 10 on the 31-yard line.
$35-3 remains the score. 4:09 left in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10 from the Fox Valley Lutheran 31. Glosny tosses it to Collins. Plenty of blockers out in front. He's got to be careful if you're the Foxes, and they take him down after he crosses inside the 15.
Liam Hygis on the tackle for Fox Valley Lutheran.
Ball will
Gains
be
at the
marked
15-yard
at the
line,
15
1st
with
and 10 for
4
Notre
minutes
Dame.
and counting in the third quarter. Triton's knocking on the door once again. It's been 4 touchdowns from Collins, 1 from Blum. That has gotten them this big lead, as well as some well-timed defense. He's going to motion Flanagan across the formation. Can expect, by all accounts, a handoff here, and there it is to Collins. Tries that left side, and a good tackle made.
Collins, the ball carrier.
Looked like Jack Egan was the one in on the stop.
Jack Egan and Aiden Herthy in on the stop for Fox Valley Lutheran.
Gain of about 1. Or they say no gain. They initially moved the marker.
No gain on the play, brings up 2nd and 10 on the 15.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. 3 receivers set for Glosny. Gonna hand it. Collins. Down inside the 10. Looks to be just a touch short of the first down marker. Makes it 3rd down and short. 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. We got another update on the Mount Horeb Baraboo game at the end of the third quarter. Mount Horeb is also knocking on the door. Still leading at 30-13, but close to the end zone. That would make it a 37-13 game if they score. 3rd down and 3 here for the Tritons. Ball on the 8-yard line. They can get a 1st down at the 5. Collins cuts it up. He's thinking more than just a 1st down. He's got another touchdown.
Ball carrier, touchdown, Notre Dame Academy.
Another 40-burger for the Tritons. They average 48 a game. Collins puts it in once again. Nick Grusin comes out to attempt another extra point.
Nick Grusin on to attempt the point after.
Grusin has made all of his extra points in this game, and that streak will continue. 42-3. Tritons all over the Foxes with 1:57 left in the third quarter. We'll take a quick break and then be right back. You're listening to Notre Dame football on the Triton Sports Network Radio right here on YouTube. Back here at Ted Frisch Field with a little Frank Sinatra in the background. Under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Nick Grusin set to kick it away.
Back deep for Fox Valley Lutheran.
Ian Blum once again needing to hold the ball for Grusin. Pappendorf on the return for the Foxes. Good return as he is still on his feet as he crosses the 35. So some more good starting field position for the Foxes. Ball officially marked at the 37-yard line of the Foxes. Running clock is now in effect. Fresh set of downs for Fox Valley Lutheran. So Liam Hedges back in at quarterback, trying to find some offense for the Foxes. Going deep on the first play. Testing Hornacek once again. It falls incomplete. Going down the far sideline. Going for Papendorf once again. He's been testing that matchup throughout the evening. That one falls incomplete. That makes it 2nd and 10. Under a minute to go. Coming into tonight, Liam Hedges was completing about 56% of his passes. 18 touchdowns, but 8 interceptions. He has not thrown one yet tonight. Hand off to Egan. He's got a first down and more, crossing over midfield, crossing near the 45-yard line of the Tritons. And now he is down and a little slow to get up. Got to the Notre Dame 44 before he was taken down, and that is how the 3rd quarter is going to come to an end. So the Foxes will have it in plus territory when the 4th quarter begins. We'll take a quick break with them. We'll be right back right after this. You're listening to the round 2 of the 2023 football playoffs here on the Triton Sports Network Radio. Back for the start of the 4th quarter. Dominic D'Angelo with you on a Friday night. And round 2 of the postseason. Liam Hedges completes a pass to the far sideline, and a nice move is made, crossing near the 25-yard line. That was Graham Fight on the catch. Got up near the Notre Dame 25. It'll be a gain of 17. He got to the 27 before he was knocked out of bounds.
Gain to the 27, where it'll be 1st and 10.
So Hedges able to connect with Fight there. Takes a snap, rolls to his right, fires, ball tipped and incomplete.
Pass by Hedges falls incomplete.
Hedges was looking for Trenton Hine that time. Hine, the 6'5" receiver.
Marzik on the breakout.
Micah Marzik was in on the stop. 1 minute into the 4th quarter here, and by all indications, it's going to be a Mount Horeb and Notre Dame game next week. In round 3, Tritons did not survive round 3 last year. They lost to West Salem. But they're looking pretty strong this year. Hedges gonna go deep. Papendorf in the corner of the end zone, and it's knocked away, incomplete. Calvin Tilkins was the one who knocked it away. That makes it 3rd down and 10.
3rd and 10 from the 27.
So it was normally Hornacek who had been guarding Papendorf for most of the night. Tilkins gets the assignment that time, makes a nice play in the end zone. Third down and 10 from the 27. Foxes have gotten it down inside the 30 of the Tritons a couple times tonight. Haven't been able to capitalize on any of those opportunities. See what they do here. Hedges throws and incomplete. Nearly picked by James Flanagan. A lot of pressure was put on Hedges by Jackson Pokel.
Broken up by Flanagan.
It's incomplete, and there's going to be a flag
Flag on the play for
roughing the passer.
Notre Dame.
So it looks like Jackson Pokel applied a little too much pressure after that ball got released. See where they mark the ball here. So the officials indicating roughing the passer once again. So they're going to mark it all the way up
From the previous
at
spot.
the 13-yard line.
It'll be first and 10 on
Under
the 13-yard
9
line
minutes
for
to
Fox
go
Valley
in regulation of this 142-3, the score. Foxes have it inside the 20. Fresh set of downs on the 13-yard line. I just quick throw pass. Incomplete. Big hit applied
Hodges falls
by
incomplete.
Hornacek. He was going once again
Broken up by
for
Hornacek.
fight. Well, Charlie Hornacek came in like a missile and got that ball out of there. Falls incomplete.
Brings up second down and 10 on the 13.
Another update from the Mount Horeb Baraboo game. 38-13 is the score for Mount Horeb in that game. 10:23 left in that one. 8 minutes left here. 42-3. Fox is knocking on the door. Hodges over the middle. Pass is caught for a touchdown.
Pass
So they
complete
finally punch it
to
in.
number 46, Trenton
That's
Hine.
Trenton Hine.
Touchdown, Foxes.
So the Foxes get into the end zone. And they will settle for the extra point.
Adam Lohberger on to attempt the point
Adam
after.
Lohberger, the kicker, the 6'4" senior. And the kick is good. So that makes it 42-10.
Lohberger's kick is good. Your score, Notre
With
Dame
7
42,
minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Fox Valley Lutheran 10.
We'll take a quick break while the special teams unit get out onto the field. Thanks for being with us. We'll be back right after this.
Kick from
Back
Adam
here at Ted
Lohberger.
Frisch Field, 7:08 left in regulation, 42-10 the score. Foxes able to get in the end zone, a 13-yard Trenton Hine touchdown reception. They're going to try an onside kick, and the ball is, there's a scrum for it. Scrum for it around the 48-yard line.
Onside
It is
kick
Notre
attempt
Dame football.
Recovered by Notre Dame by Sebastian Simpson.
Sebastian Simpson was able to hop on it. So back out comes the Triton offense. Ball
It'll be
is
first and 10 for Notre Dame
marked officially
on the
at
Fox
the
Valley
Fox
Lutheran
Valley
48-yard
Lutheran
line.
49. So Ian Blum now in at tailback. Carson Glosney still in at quarterback. Single receiver set with James Flanagan split out at tight end. So stretch run, Blum trying that far side. Gets through one wave of tacklers. Now fights his forward for a nice gain
And Blum, the ball carrier.
of about 8.
William Arndt,
Close to that
among
first
others,
down
on the
marker. He
tackle
was
for
dead to
Foxville.
rights in the backfield, but able to sneak through and get a nice gain on first down. Brings up 2nd and short.
Gain of 7 on the play.
So
Brings
they're going to
up second
officially
down
mark it
and 3
after a gain
from the 41-yard line.
of 7. Ball on the 41. So the Tritons and Mount Horeb will face off next week in the 3rd round of the playoffs. In Division 3, here's another handoff to Blum, and this time he does get eaten up in the
Blum, the ball
backfield.
carrier.
It's going to make it 3rd down.
Cole Heckert on the tackle.
As I mentioned, Tritons lost in round 3 to West Salem last year. Going to be
No gain on the play. Brings
10
up
and
3rd
1
and 3 on the 41.
going into next week with this holding up. 3rd down and 3, 4.5 minutes left in regulation. Ball on the Fox Valley Lutheran 41-yard line. Single receiver set. Lozzy's going to hand it once again. 1st down and more. This is Blum. It's a foot race, and he's taken down
Blum,
near the
ball
10.
carrier. Taken down by Jack Egan.
Jack Egan was in on the stop. Another big run for this Notre Dame offense. Ball is officially marked
Gain to
at the
10-yard
10-yard
It'll be
line. Gain
1st
of
and goal for Notre
31
Dame.
for
Ladies and
Ian
gentlemen,
Blum.
I've just been informed the concession stand
Under
is selling
4
half
minutes
off
to
hot
go
dogs
in
and
this one.
hamburgers.
42-10 still to
Half off
score.
hot dogs and hamburgers
Tritons
until they
once
last,
again
and also free popcorn is
in
available.
the red zone. Three receivers set this time for Glossny. Blum still in the backfield. Brady LaViolet in at fullback. Hand off to Blum. Cuts it to the right side. Cuts it back inside for a touchdown.
Ian Blum, the ball carrier, touchdown, Notre Dame Academy.
48-10. With Blum scoring the last 2 touchdowns
Nick Grusin on to attempt
for
the
this
point
Notre
after.
Dame offense. They are now at their season average of 48 points. Nick Grusin will be on to attempt the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is good.
Grusin's kick
That
after
makes it
is good.
49-10
Their score, Notre Dame 49,
with
Fox Valley Lutheran 10.
3:13 left in the 4th quarter. We'll take a quick break and be right back right after this. You're listening to round 2 of the 2023 playoffs on Triton Sports Network Radio. Back here from Ted Frisch Field, 3:13 to go in regulation. Dominic D'Angelo with you for Notre Dame Sports. Thanks for bearing with us tonight without a camera. We apologize about that. We will get that sorted out
Nate Krieger and
before
Lucas
our
Beckendorf
next
next
broadcast,
week for
whenever
the
that
Foxes
is.
to receive the kick from Nick Grusin.
Nick Grusin will send the ball all the way down to about the 10-yard line, where it will be taken there by Kruger. Not a whole lot of running room trying to make something happen. He's just going backwards.
Krieger on the return for the Foxes. Danny Gagan, among others.
Gagan was in on the stop. We're now under 3 minutes to go in this one. Ball marked at the 10 of the Foxes.
First and 10 on the 10.
So the Foxes will finish this year at 7-4. Had 7 quality wins this year. Went 5-2 in the Northeastern Division. Just not quite enough tonight against this Triton squad who looks poised to make it to state with the way that they've been going. First handoff there was not for much. Jack Egan has had a tough night of running. Not a whole lot of room for him throughout the evening as we're now at the 2-minute mark.
Brings up second down and
Egan lost 3 on that last carry, so the ball's now back to the 7-yard line. Still splitting them out wide. High just fires low and incomplete. Was going for fight.
Falls incomplete.
Trying to link up with fight a couple of times on quicker throws throughout the course of this game. That one falls incomplete. That makes it 3rd down and 13 on the 7 with 80 seconds left in this one. Third and 13 from the 7. 4 receivers set. And a flag comes out. This looks like it's going to be a false start. We will get the call momentarily. And it's a false start, so that's going to back them up even more than they already were, which is a tough spot as we are now at 30 seconds.
Penalty will be half the distance.
Half the distance to the goal.
To the 3-yard
So that'll
line,
be back at the 3.
3rd and 17.
As the clock continues to run. We're now at 20 seconds. 3rd down and 17. Now at 10 seconds here. We'll see if they take the snap. They will. Hand off up the middle. Not much room for Egan, and that's going to do it.
Jack Egan, the ball carrier.
So the Tritons will advance.
Your final score.
49-10 the final. They set up a date with Mount Horeb next week in round 3. Another dominating win for this Triton squad. They'll keep things rolling for one more week. That's going to do it for our coverage. For Principal Andrea Herden, for Associate Principal Greg Massarek, for School President Dr. Tom Kiley, for our Athletic Director Matthew Koenig, his assistant Anthony Schumann,